Well, hello there. Welcome to a new video. This video is going to be an update to my Nintendo Switch collection. I did the first video back in 2021, so it's been 2 years. So I figured it's time for an update. So that said, let's get right into it. It's probably going to be a bit of a long video, but we shall see. First up, Astral Chain. I love this game. I need to get back to it. When I played, when I have experience with it, it's a lot of fun. Platinum Games rarely has any misses. They do have a couple, but it's few and far between, in my opinion. So, yeah, love this game. I hope we get a sequel. That'd be great. Next, Axiom Verge. If you're a fan of the original Metroid game, I'd say check this out. It's pretty decent. I don't know if it's supposed to be a successor to Metroid or not, but overall it's pretty solid. Next, Axiom Verge 2. I have not played this yet, but I did hear that it's a pretty decent sequel, so one day. Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. If you're a fan of the Mega Man X games, I'd say check this franchise out. That's what they remind me of, so they're pretty decent in my opinion. Next, Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 3. The Bayonetta franchise is pretty fun. I enjoy the trilogy as a whole. Out of all three, I'd say my favorite is probably the second one, but just depends on what day you ask me. But overall, as a whole, the trilogy is solid enough. Next, Blood Rain revamped, Blood Rain 2 revamped. I had these games on the PS2, and I heard they were doing a remaster of the two. I wanted to get them. I did hear that the remaster is pretty shoddy, but I have not played them yet, so I can neither confirm nor deny that. But they're pretty fun games. It's basically Devil May Cry, but with vampires. So next, Blood Rain Trail Fresh Bites. This is a 2D hack and slash game. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed my time with it. So, next, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. If you're a fan of Castlevania, this should be right up your alley. It's old school Castlevania. Next, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2. Basically the same idea. If you enjoyed the first game, you'll probably like the sequel. I've yet to play the sequel. I heard it's good though. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. Love this game. A lot of fun. I know the Switch version was pretty buggy at launch, but it's been patched since then, and I've had no issues. So, a lot of fun. Next, Blue Fire. I saw this game when this game was announced, revealed. I thought it looked pretty fun and unique, so I was hoping that a physical would come and be what it did. So next, Contra Anniversary Collection. This is a collection of the Contra games, so you know what you're getting for. They're a lot of fun. Next, Crosscode. I've only played a very little of this, but it's good so far. I'm enjoying it. It reminds me of Chrono Trigger a little bit. So, next, Crisis Remastered, Crisis 2, Crisis 3. The Crisis trilogy, solid. I enjoy them for the most part. Out of the three, I'd say my favorite is probably the first one, but it depends what day you ask me. But overall, it's a solid trilogy. Next, Death's Door. This is another game akin to Blue Fire, that when I saw it, I was instantly intrigued, and I was hoping that a physical would get announced at some point, and it did. So I bought it. I have not played it yet, but eventually I will. Next, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. Not the biggest Diablo fan, but I do like it. I'm just not diehard about it. But this collection is pretty damn good. It's the base game, all the DLC and content and all that. And with the Switch version, you get exclusive Ganondorf armor. So that's pretty cool. Something unique for the Switch version. So next, Disney Classics Collection. This is Aladdin, Lion King, and Jungle Book. I did have the standard version when it came out. It was just Aladdin and the Lion King. But it's nice that they updated it. It included Jungle Book. So it's pretty cool. Next, Doom 2016. Love this game. This was my favorite game of that year. And just having it portably play on the Switch whenever I want is awesome. Doom 64. I first played this back in 2020. When I got Doom Eternal, it came with a digital copy as a pre-order bonus, and I played it. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that they did a physical of it. So nice to have. Doom, the Classics Collection. Doom 1, 2, and 3, plus I believe all the DLC for 3, I believe. But really solid collection. Definitely recommend it for sure. Next, Dragon Marked for Death. I've not played this yet. I just remember seeing a trailer for it. I'm like, that looks interesting and fun enough. So if I ever find it, I'll grab a copy of it. So next, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. I've not played this yet. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games. I asked my two friends, thinking about getting the Dragon Quest games, where should I start? And they both just said get 11. So I got 11. Just haven't played it yet. See, Dale, you're not the only one who doesn't play games. Next, Dreamscaper. I got this because it reminded me a lot of Hades. I love Hades, so I haven't played it yet, but it looks very fun and unique, and like Hades. So next, Dust, Elysian Tale. This was actually my second limited run purchase, so yeah, a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It reminds me of Muramasa Rebirth on the Vita, like that style of gameplay. So yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Next, Ender Lilies. I have not played it yet, but I just know it looks like 2D, dark fantasy, Dark Souls like game. So, but it's pretty good. But I have not played it yet. Eventually. Fast RMX. I have this on my Switch wish list on the eShop for the longest time, and it's funny. It was about like a couple days before I went to go buy it, when a friend of mine said, "Hey, Square is doing a physical. Do you want me to get it? Do you want me to get you a copy?" And I said, "Yes, please." So he did, and I paid him back. So I'm not a huge racing game fan, but this is good. It's like Wipeout and F-Zero had a baby. So next, Final Fantasy Twin Pack. This is 7 and 8. A lot of people's favorites, but especially 7. It's just nice to have these both on a Nintendo platform finally. So next, Final Fantasy 9. This is my favorite Final Fantasy game, next to 6. 6 is my all-time favorite, and then 9's right there. Great game, love it. There's been rumors of a remake of this game, and if that's true, that'd be awesome. So, yeah. Grandia HD collection. Not played it yet. These two games are one of my friends' favorite RPGs. Actually, I haven't had a chance to play them yet, but I will eventually. Next, Hollow Knight. Similar to Ender Lilies, this is a 2D hack and slash Dark Souls type game. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to the sequel eventually. Next, Hyper Light Drifter. Love this game. When I first saw it, I was just instantly intrigued by it, and it's a lot of fun. Ion Fury, first-person shooter, old school Doom, like in the terms of like Doom and Quake, things of that nature. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Next, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to finally beat this damn thing before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I've been playing it on and off for 5 fucking years. It's pretty sad if you think about it, but it is what it is. So I'm in the home stretch. So, Link's Awakening. This is my first Link's Awakening game. I did not play the original. I only played this, and it was fine. So, I know some people. Link's Awakening is their favorite. My favorite is Twilight Princess, but whatever. It's neither here nor there. Link's Awakening was a fun time. Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Besides Breath of the Wild, this is the only mainline Zelda game that I have not beaten, so I may return to this after Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Depends on how long that takes me. But from what I've played of it so far, it's alright. It's fine. I'm glad they added button-only controls, because I would not be playing it with motion controls. I hate motion controls. Next, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's Mario Kart. Not much to say on it. This game is pretty much the best-selling Switch game of all time. So, take that as you wish. Metroid Dread. Love this game. I need to go back to it and finish it up. But it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Metroid Prime Remastered. I finally fucking got this damn game. It's been sold out of places for the longest time. They would get restocking it, it would be instantly out. But I finally got the damn thing. I have not touched it yet. I'm waiting to go back to it when we have a definitive date for Metroid Prime 4. So, next, Nier Automata. This is the Game of the Year edition. I've not played it yet, but I did hear it's a pretty solid port. So, I want to pick that up. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. This is Sigma 2, and Razor's Edge. I love these games. They're hard as fuck, but they're a lot of fun. No More Heroes. No More Heroes 2. No More Heroes 3. I am not that experienced with this trilogy. Only played about an hour of the first game. I need to go back to it. From what I played, it's pretty solid. It's pretty fun, decent hack and slash game. So, I don't have the time to go back to it yet, but I will eventually. Next, Octopath Traveler, a very good old school turn-based RPG from Square Enix. I loved it. I had a blast with it, and I'm looking forward to getting the sequel eventually. Next, Ori and Ori the Collection. Excuse me. This is both Ori games on one cartridge. Love these games. A lot of fun. I had them on my Xbox, but I got them on Switch because they felt better on the Switch. So, next, Owlboy. I've not played it yet, but from what I've seen and read, it's pretty good. I just haven't had time to play it yet. So, next, Panzer Dragoon. This is the remake. I enjoyed it. Some people didn't. I thought it was fine. I'm looking forward to the sequel eventually. Persona 5 Royal, another JRPG that I've not played yet. With JRPGs, some of them take fucking hours and hours and hours of play, and I'm just not ready to commit to that just yet. But when I am, I will be ready. So, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I thought this remake at the time was fine. It was decent enough, but I just wish it could have been better. I wish that Game Freak themselves had did it and not just kind of push it to the side to have somebody else do it. But that's just me. Next, Pokemon Shield. For the first mainline Pokemon game on Switch, thought it was decent enough. Again, could have been better, but overall it was fine. I hated Hop though. I just despised Hop. He was so annoying. Next, Pokemon Violet. Another decent Pokemon game, in my opinion. It's had a lot of issues. I haven't run into anything. I have not run into anything like game breaking. There's been some slowdowns here and there, but overall, I haven't really had that much of an issue. So, it was, again, solid enough. So, next, Quake. I've not played Quake in a very long time, but this is another good old school first-person shooter like Doom and Ion Fury, and it's a lot of fun. So, also, if you hear that, I'm sorry. There's a train outside, so you may hear that. Sorry. Next, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Pretty good, solid beat 'em up game. Glad to have this physically because God only knows when it'll be delisted again. So, glad to have it. Next, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Another JRPG that I need to get back to. This is my first game in this franchise. I just need to get back to it when I have the time. I enjoyed what I played of it so far, so there's that. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. This is basically the ultimate Shovel Knight game. It's the base game plus all the, I guess, DLC, you would say. And it's a lot of fun, very nostalgic for those type of games. So, Sonic Mania. This is the original or vanilla copy of Sonic Mania that finally got a physical release. For the longest time, it was either there's digital or there's Sonic Mania Plus, which the physical of that is like rare and uncommon now. So I just went and got the base version. If I ever want to get the DLC, I'll just buy the DLC. So. Next, Source of Madness. I have not played this yet. A friend of mine sent a trailer, and I thought it looked pretty fun, pretty interesting enough, so he got me a copy. So. Next, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Fun game. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite of the Jedi Knight games, but it's still solid enough. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This one is my favorite of the Jedi Knight games. Love this game. It's a lot of fun, and I recommend it for sure. Next, Star Wars Knights of the Republic. This is, hands down, more than likely my favorite game of all time. I love this game. I'm a big, as you could tell, I love Star Wars. And this game was just so damn good. And I cannot wait for the remake. Hopefully we get news soon. Last anybody heard on it, it had changed developers. So hopefully we hear news soon, because I really want to play this in like HD and new mechanics and shit like that. So hopefully soon. Next, Star Wars Republic Commando. Really good first-person shooter set in the Star Wars universe. There's supposed to be a sequel back in the Xbox days, because that's what this game was originally on, the Xbox. And there was a sequel, but it got canceled. So hopefully they might kind of bring that back. That'd be nice to see. So, but overall, pretty solid first-person shooter. Super Mario 3D All Stars, pretty alright collection. I'd have to ask though, where the fuck is Super Mario Galaxy 2? Since it was not included, many people thought that Nintendo was going to do something with it, and they kept alluding that they were going to do something with Super Mario Galaxy 2, but they have not done jack shit with it yet, so who knows. But overall, an okay collection. Could have been better, but it was alright. Super Mario Odyssey, great 3D Mario game. I loved it. I don't know if it's my favorite 3D Mario game, but it's up there. It's a lot of fun. Next, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. A lot of people hated this game. I have not played it yet, so I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it's not very well liked. Next, Turok. Great game. Love the Turok franchise. Be nice to have a new game, a new game come out, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But it's pretty good. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Seeds of Evil. Again, pretty solid game. It'd be nice if they maybe do the third game. I've heard rumblings of that. That might be good or interesting. But yeah, solid sequel. Next, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I need to play this eventually. I played it on and off the longest time, and just other things, come and take my time. So, I don't know, eventually. Wizard of Legend. I've not played it yet. I just know my friend got it. He wasn't really keen on it, so he asked if I wanted it. I said, sure, why not? So, eventually. Next, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We love this game. A lot of fun. I need to get back to it and finish it up, but it's a really good JRPG. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna of the Golden Country. I have not played it yet. I'm going to be basically, as my mustache itches, be playing these in order. So I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles, play this because it's a prequel to the second game, play the second game, play the third game. So, but yeah, just have not played it yet. I haven't had time yet. So I'm still playing the first game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played it a lot when it first came out. It was alright. I know some people had issues with it, but overall, when I played, it was fine. And then finally, the last game here in this update. Zombies, Ate My Neighbor, and Ghoul Patrol. I have never played these games. I know they're a fan favorite back in the NES, or not NES, excuse me, the SNES and Genesis days, but I never played them, so yeah. Alright, that is it. That is my updated Nintendo Switch collection. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I apologize for any noise that you heard outside, like the train or people or whatever the case may be. So I will see you next time.